Morning. Right, I wasn't intending to do a video at all today, actually. But I've just seen on Twitter now that's 7 Christmas parties in Whitehall, 10 Downing Street. One they had in the Tory party headquarters. I'm not sure. The one in Downing Street, I'm not sure where the other 5 were, but 7. I mean, you don't have to believe a word I say, really, do you? Or any of these conspiracy theorists, who, by the way, are being proved right by the day of all the stuff they were saying a year and a half ago, as indeed am I. But would they seriously be having 7 Christmas parties if they thought, the human race was in danger of dying out? And not only that, keeping them secret. And not only that, there was apparently senior members of the press, at least one of them. And I've seen a video of Jacob Rees-Mogg saying the police aren't going to investigate this in a year's time, whilst he's at the party, So that just tells me they knew when the information was going to be leaked. So they were intending to keep that secret for a certain amount of time and then release it. Knowing full well their Freemasonry mates at the Metropolitan Police wouldn't investigate it. And they admitted, the police came back and said they weren't going to do it because it was retrospective, it was too long ago. And the day after that, that's when they admitted they'd had one of the parties, because they knew the police weren't going to investigate. So, I do what you want, guys. Like I said, this really hasn't affected me. So, it's up to you how long you want to live in chains for. The old face mask and the social distancing and not seeing your family and blah, blah, blah. It's up to you. I've given up with the whole damn thing. Right, we're in contact lens mode, so we'll struggle a bit probably with some of this, but last but one list. Sergeant Sidney Rogers, Metropolitan Police, gross misconduct, final written warning. Oh, there's 3 of them. All from the Met. PC Adrian Brown and PC Christopher Moore. Same thing. And that comes off the record after 6 months. So they probably all got promoted and just moved to a different department. Paul Davies, West Midlands Police, indecent images of children. What I said before, if it's not top of the list, jailed for 9 months. Christopher Cuthbertson, West Mercia Police, meeting boys to rape them. Jailed for 13 years. 13 years. Meeting boys. Wow. Just wow. DC Judith Mulligan, West Yorkshire, perverting the course of justice, 12 months suspended. Right, so an actual quite sort of serious criminal offence there, perverting the course of justice, that is basically, one example of that would be lying in the dock when you're in court. And basically no action taken. 12 months suspended sentence. Probably kept her job. And again, probably got promoted and moved to a different department or station. I mean, if the police want to be taken seriously, this is not the way ahead, is it? Really? I've said before, as much as I do try and make a bit of fun of it and have a bit of a laugh with it, because it is, primarily because it is so incredibly depraved and disgusting, and if you took it all seriously, you'd probably top yourself. What can you say? I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? They're all disgusting, vile, dirty, law-breaking, pervert, paedophile, liars, thieves, whatever they are, Every single derogatory criminal term in the English dictionary could be applied to one or the other of them, or groups of them. And these people are supposed to enforce the law. Iftikhar Iqbal, Hertfordshire Police, misconduct, received management advice. Yeah, so in other words, you had to buy the first round down the pub on Friday night. Sean Woods, Hertfordshire Police misconduct, also received management advice. Justin Lott. There's quite a few without ranks in this one, actually. I'm just wondering if they're all civilian workers or the ranks have been missed off. Don't know. Justin Lott, South Wales Police, theft of £29,000, jailed for 16 months. Peter Drummond, Anti-Terrorism Police, rape of a 14-year-old girl, jailed for 8 years. Wow. I've lost my place now. Shahib Hassan, Leicestershire Police, harassment, 12 months suspended. PC Adam Leighton Price, Gloucestershire Police, child sex offences, awaiting sentence. By the way, this is 2019 now. So, Inspector Lee Bartram, West Midlands Police, indecent images of children, 16 months suspended. PC Lee Bowditch, Nottinghamshire Police, child sex crimes, awaiting sentence. PC Ellen Russell, Thames Valley Police, had sex with a suspect, sacked. PC Sean Haynes, Thames Valley Police, took cocaine, resigned. Altogether now, if you resign, you haven't committed a crime. Wow. PC John Smith, Northumberland, supplying drugs, awaiting sentence. Carl Ring, Metropolitan Police, human trafficking, prostitution, jailed for 4 years. PC Simon Wright, Sussex Police, misconduct brackets lying, jailed for 4 months. Well, misconduct does normally involve lying of some description. That's why it's misconduct. PC Paul Duffield, North Yorkshire Police, misconduct, awaiting sentence. PC Paul Wallace, Humberside Police, stole money from dead man. Oh, he sounds like a charmer. Proceeding. We have had this once or twice before about them stealing from the dead. And there was one WPC, I think, was trying to groom a man who was about 82 or something to get all his money. PC Matthew Fitzgibbon, Surrey Police, assault by beating, 180 community hours. So do let me know if you ever do appear in the dock for assault, and actually just tell the judge at the time, in fact, well, a copper only gets community service, so. Really does make a mockery of the justice system, doesn't it? PC Daniel Willis, Thames Valley Police, forging witness statement, sacked. Yeah, well, they're good at forging and manufacturing evidence, aren't they? That's all they ever did with me. DC Liz Belton, West Yorkshire Police, perverting the course of justice, jailed for 2 years. PC Lee Vincent Kelly, Greater Manchester, 1,000 indecent images, we will assume, of children. 10 months suspended because it's always indecent images of children. PC Michael Hetherington, Police Scotland, fraud, fined £1,000. PC Daniel Ameson, Greater Manchester, growing cannabis. Again, really? Jailed for 6 years, and the judge didn't like you, mate. Right, well, I shall be back with the next list, and there'll probably be a new project in the new year. See you later.